Hey guys, another video for our Wheels in Japan playlist. This really is about wheels. Usually in winter we put snow tyres on our K-car, and we suspect that here in the lowlands of central Japan that the snow season might be finished. It's been a pretty weird season, so who knows, we could suddenly get a blizzard next week, that'd be right, but we've decided probably time to take the snow tyres off. They're made of very soft rubber compound, so we try to use them as little as possible because they do wear out fairly quickly because they're so soft. So we put them on as late as possible, usually late December, early January, depending on what the snow's doing, and then leave them on till about March and try and guess what the weather's going to do and take them off as soon as we possibly can. So we've got the unskilled mechanic on the job. Bought that trolley jack a few years ago because we do this every year, so 2 full tyre changes a year, and the little wind up jacks that come with cars, just terrible to use, aren't they? So spent a little bit of money a few years ago on that little trolley jack, makes it much easier. So using the old wheel brace is a bit hard work, but it works, gets it done. And being a K car, it's got these tiny little wheels, probably about 20 kilos each, probably. So pretty easy to handle, pretty easy to put on and off. So we take the snow tyres off, put those wheels back in one of the storerooms and leave them in there, and then put the standard tyres back on, standard wheel back on. So we're not just changing the tyres, we're changing the wheels. We have 2 sets of wheels. Just, it's the easiest way to go. It's fairly standard here. Most people, if they do this, usually they get the garage to do it or the tyre people to do it. And some tyre places actually have storerooms as well, where the customers can store their tyres when they're not in use, store their wheels when they're not in use. But with the old farmhouse having a bit of space, we can keep them ourselves. And it's not a big job. This probably took 30 minutes. Obviously we've sped it up considerably for this video. Who wants to watch this for 30 minutes? Most people won't want to watch this for 4 minutes. Yeah, about 30 minutes. It's not a big deal. Getting those nuts on and off. Always a little bit paranoid about putting them on. Make sure they're on tight because you don't want them to come off. And then when it comes time to take them off, they're always super tight to get off. So a bit hard, but it's alright. It's painless. The yellow sticker there is marking what tyre it is, so it's the front left, obviously. Don't know if that's important. In Australia we used to rotate tyres so they'd wear more evenly. So, but here they seem to make a big deal about putting the same wheel back on the same spot, so I don't know why. No doubt somebody will give their opinion. The best thing about these unskilled videos is there are always people that have much higher levels of skill that always give lots of advice and suggestions. So no doubt someone will come along and tell us why we should always put the wheels back on the same spot, or why we should rotate them. Probably one person will give us one piece of advice that we should put them on the same spot. Another person will suggest we should rotate them, probably. That's usually what happens when we get the expert advice. It usually different people have different opinions on what the best way to do it is. Just checking the pressure and back on the road. So fingers crossed now we don't get some unexpected snow blizzard next week. It's possible. It is possible. It's happened before. It's a gamble every year. Gamble every year how soon to put them on and how soon to take them off. But anyway, it's done now. Job's done. The unskilled mechanic is finished. More videos coming soon.